Okay, just start us off, Bev, with your thoughts on tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, an absolute gutsy, gritty performance from the group for the entirety of the match. I thought first half, we had some really good bouts of possession, really created a lot of opportunities. And I thought second half we still had some bouts as well, but we showed real grit and determination in our defending. And any opportunity that we felt like they were gaining, we felt like we had numbers around the ball, we felt like we had intensity, we felt like we had aggression. And I think the group really came together today, and I'm really incredibly proud of them. I know I spoke a lot in the pregame match about perspective. I dropped simply that word in. We have to acknowledge and take into account that our past is not who we are. We have learned, we have grown, we have become better, we have become stronger because of how the season has played out so far early on. And those aren't a reflection of who we are today. So taking those learnings and taking a perspective into this game of this is who we are. And if this is who we want to be, we need to put in a performance for 90 plus. And I think the group stuck together in every aspect.
Questions?
Racing obviously made big moves during the break in order to get Becky and Balser, and then you also got Peterson. Is this exactly the performance that you were looking for when you acquired these pieces?
Yeah, and I think obviously like what they bring to the team is not only their attributes from a football perspective, but it's also from an experience perspective. I've said it multiple times. You've got Balser, who's a goal scorer. She's a proven goal scorer multiple years in a row. You've got Janine, who plays internationally for Canada, who also has played in this league, and very much so knows the league and understands the pressure that can come associated with any match. And then you trickle down to Peterson and Court, and obviously getting the first start today and the impact that she had in this match. And I just feel like the group has really come together and has really found moments for us to put games away. And that's ultimately what it comes down to. You can play well and not win. You cannot play well and win. And so ultimately we need to get ourselves in a very good position where we feel very good about our performance, but also getting 3 points. And I think today we are very, very happy with that. And I think we will continue to fight in every aspect.
Yeah, does this win give you guys a breather to where you're not your back's up?
No, there's never a breather in this league. There's never a breather in this league. But I think to your point, we needed a boost. We felt like we performed well against Seattle, didn't we? We went to Bay. We felt like we grinded out and tried to get a performance on the road. I think we could have been a little bit better in possession on the road. And now we've gained 3 points in a very crucial time. And that's kind of what I would pin it to, is it's a very crucial time to pick up 3 points. Also ask the group, just focus game by game by game by game. We can't have this whole concept of like all this pressure of playoffs. We need to identify, of course, that's where we'd like to be, but we need to take it game by game. We can't understand what it's going to be like multiple games from now and what results will be like from other people. And so I think for us, it's come at a crucial time.
A player like Courtney Peterson coming in, it's the same position as Carson Pickett, but really not the same player with the same attributes. I mean, she looked great today, but how do you manage what you're used to, what Carson brought with such a somewhat different player than what she was strong at?
Yeah, and I think really in and about, and I've been very vocal about this, and in around the Summer Cup and TWC era, we just started to kind of play with a few ideas of tactics. We had a very clear idea of what we wanted to do, and we simplified that. And we made a very distinct advancement down a specific side. And I think for us, once we've made that move, we've had the players that we've had with us during that time. And so having someone like Courtney in and jumping straight into the system and understanding the system, and the players very clear on the system, teaching each other, helping these players obviously come into it and immerse themselves as quickly as possible. I think she was fantastic tonight. I think she was fantastic.
Yeah, Bev, we were talking, Jeff mentioned this stat about Balser's header. It had a 0.06 XG. What does that say about like Bethany Balser as a player and the shots that she chooses to take?
Yeah, I think she's just an anomaly. She wants to score. She likes to score. She puts herself in the best positions to score. And I think she showcased that tonight. She can make something out of nothing, if you will.
Racing's had late season wins before, but they've never been able to turn it into a winning streak. How do you kind of take a victory like tonight and try to get some momentum out of it?
Yeah, and I think it's just finding the momentum in what we did to call it momentum, right? From the defending standpoint, there was a good chunk where we sat and had to defend, and we were getting players out, and someone stepping out, the next player stepping out. But you can see the relationship, for me, the togetherness in it. It was one, and then it was the next one. It wasn't just the one, and then we're sitting back. It was the trickle effect. So I think it's identifying where we've grown and why momentum has taken into that space and how we carry it over into the next match.
Anything else to do?
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Kate.
you. Thank
Thank
you.